What's up, guys? Today is day 16, 2026, and I'm here to be your daily reminder to say something positive about yourself, say something that you're grateful for, and to make your bed. If you haven't made your bed, go make your bed. There's a lot of little micro things that you could change in your life to help improve your life and your mental state altogether, and I'm here to be your daily reminder to help you remember to do these little things, change these small habits, because these little small habits turn into big habits, and the big habits turn into just full life change. I have been doing this. I used to be suicidal. I used to weigh 330 pounds. I've lost 100 pounds. And I used to be anxious. I used to be depressed. I used to be all different types of things. And I started one day at a time. One thing that really kind of changed my perspective is you don't change to go to Christ. You go to Christ and he will change you. And I took that into heart. I slowly but surely started wringing out my heart, and slowly but surely changing little by little by little by little by little by little by little. And it's been a journey of ups and downs. I'm not going to lie. And this time around, I want to document everything. I want to make sure that, I see a lot of people that are out there struggling, and I want to help people. That's always something that I've always wanted to do. And this time, as I go day to day and I get put in situations and get put in life, I just want to document it and build a community of people who are trying to grow together. So yesterday I challenged you guys to work on your algorithm, start trying to change your algorithm, pay attention to what you watch, pay attention to what you like, pay attention to what you share, what you repost. All these things that you send to your friends and that you fully watch forms your algorithm. And if you're not taking the time to slow down and to swipe past it, show small disciplines in what you're paying attention to, you're making your algorithm pull you down to where you need to make your algorithm work for you. And that starts by small habits. Don't sit there and watch videos you shouldn't be watching. Swipe past that stuff. And then another thing that helps kind of change your algorithm is express yourself. Express yourself through what you watch. Express yourself through your algorithm. And that's your challenge today. Is I want you guys to learn how to express yourself. A lot of times, like me specifically, I ain't talking about nobody else, but me specifically, I forgot how to express myself. I didn't want to show people what I liked, because when I that created a vulnerability to where once I showed people what I liked, then that exposed who I was, and then that created an opportunity for them to hurt me. So a lot of the times is people hide their vulnerability and their lack of expression behind certain things. And I challenge you today to express yourself. And to express yourself, all it takes is find something that really just makes you excited. It could be the way that you dress. It could be what you watch, what you share, what you look at, like what you draw, what you sing, what you listen to. There's a lot of ways to express yourself. You can express yourself through cooking, through food. When you find joy in what you are expressing yourself through, that is when you find purpose. That is when you find the passion in which that you're supposed to be in. Me specifically, I enjoy expressing myself through video games. I enjoy expressing myself through making fishing bobbers, through little collectible faces. I enjoy expressing myself through just the way I dress, the way I talk, the way I act, just the videos and the ways, things that I make. That is a form of expression. And the things that I share on Facebook is a way I express myself, because that's another thing. Like if you need a platform in which you want to have to express yourself, I treat my Facebook like it's my Facebook. I don't post stuff to post for other people to see. I don't post pictures for other people to see. I post stuff that I want to see. I post stuff that when I go back and look at my Facebook, or when I go back and look at my Instagram, or when I go back to look at my YouTube or my TikTok, I post things that I would like to re-see. And I treat my Facebook kind of like my MySpace. I miss MySpace. MySpace was an amazing way to express yourself. But when you stop start posting things and without keeping in mind of who will see it and what other people will see, then you're truly are expressing yourself, because you're not like, oh, well, what they think about that? What, just post it. Who cares? If at the end of the day, if somebody doesn't like the way you express yourself, they're going to unfollow you. And that is okay. Let them unfollow you. They're not meant to be around you. If you can't be around people and be your true self, then they're not the people you're supposed to be around. You want to be around people that will allow you to shine and allow you to truly live within yourself. And that is a very important thing, when it comes to expression, is finding people around you that express, like you can express yourself in a positive way. And I don't mean like a dead expression of like just sitting around gossiping or doing any. I'm talking about a way like when people, like say somebody who wants to bake, they get around people who are encouraging them to go out and bake. They're encouraging them to, hey man, let me try out your new recipe. Let me try out this. Let me try out that. Or people want to, like for me, I like to be around people who want to go fishing, who want to see my bobber, who want to see different faces, and who keep pushing me to do and create more and more stuff. And that is a great a great part of being expressing yourself is the people you surround yourself with. Just more or less I think it comes down to more anxiety than anything, is people get so anxious to express themselves because either they've been abused, bullied, or just in general made fun of to the point to where they don't feel comfortable doing that anymore. And it takes a lot of trying. Like it could be one post could stress you out. I used to do that. I mean, I've been posting something positive on my Facebook for 5 or 6 years, and you got to think one post could stress you out. And you start one post here, one post there, one post here, one post there. And after a year or two, you're over here posting 3 or 4 or 5 things a day, and you're fully expressing yourself without thinking about what everybody else is doing. And when you get into a space of where you're not thinking about what everybody else is doing and you're just existing and living, that is a beautiful place to be, because it is like handcuffs to sit there and think of other people's perspective all day, and to think about what they think of this and what they think of that and what they think of this and what they think of that. That will choke out your expression faster than anything in this world. So I challenge you guys to, put down that, or to not think. The quickest way I could think of to beat anxiety is just to jump into it. Is the longer you sit there and marinate about something, the more you're going to have anxiety about it, because anxiety drives from thoughts of the future. So when I get to the point where I'm anxious, my foot already moved forward. As in, I'm like, okay, I'm about to go up on stage and do karaoke. And now I'm thinking about it, I'm getting shaky, my stomach hurts and whatever. I am thinking about it too much compared to I just wait. I sign up and I get up on stage right that very moment. My foot beat anxiety. I put a step forward before my thoughts could keep up with me saying, don't do that, and get anxious. And once I got in the habit of just kind of leaning towards something that makes me stressed out, then I broke anxiety, because the anxiety comes from thoughts of the future. But the more that you do these things that bring you anxiety, the less anxiety you get from doing these things. So I would suggest expressing yourselves. And I've seen a lot of people express themselves in some weird ways. Everybody's quirky, man. Everybody has their own quirk. Everybody likes to do their own thing. That is completely fine. But another cool thing about expressing yourself is when you express yourself, you're going to draw in more people who like the things that you like. You're going to meet people that do the things that you do, and meet that's how you meet your future wife or your future boyfriend or whatever. You don't do things. You don't go out and search and talk. You live your life. You live and do, express yourself the way that you want to do. And then the people that see that and relate to you will flock to you. And if you are just hiding yourself and not doing these things, at the end of the day, you're only hurting yourself. So I challenge you guys, do something to express yourself. Only you can know what that is. Sit down and just think about it. But I want to express myself today. I'd like to really see what I could do. And I don't care if you write a poem, if you draw a picture, if you post something on Facebook, just try something. Try something different. All right, so let's read a Bible verse. So today's Bible verse is Psalms. It flipped pages on me. It was Psalm 64. I lost my Bible verse. 62:8. All right, so let's pick a Bible verse. Today's Bible verse is Psalm 62:8. It says, "Trust in him at all times. O people, pour out your heart before him. God is your refuge, or God is a refuge for us." So when we pour out our hearts to God, we are expressing ourselves. When we live in our passion, live in our purpose, live in our true expression, and allow, like when people are really good at guitars and they're riffing and you can feel their soul come out, that is that pouring out of their heart. That is an expression that is pouring out of their heart. That is a God-given talent that they're sharing with the world. And a lot of people hide their God-given talents. So that is a good Bible verse for the day. It's Psalm 62:8. Trust in him at all times. O people, pour out your heart before him. So pour out your heart before the Lord and express yourself. I love you guys. Express yourself in a positive way. Because a lot of people, they'll express themselves through trauma bonding and make jokes and stuff about their past or whatever, their trauma. And then, they trauma bond with people around them. And that's just anchors. Express yourself in a positive manner had those things never happened to you. Y'all have a blessed day.